West Tnoat Chum Temple, Kuk West. Kuk West is the name that locals call today because Kuk means temple, and West refers to this temple located at the west of the village. In addition, Etienne Amania called the temple Tokeo, but its name is still unknown today. Unit de la Jonquière also named this temple Tnoat Chum. Kuk West is located in Bari District, Kampong Tom Province. In the past, this temple had been studied by many national and international researchers. Kuk West is built of bricks with a square shape, faces to the north, and there is a moat marking found at the northeast. Generally, there are not many temples facing north, but they are found in Phnom Da, Sambo Pre Kuk, etc. Unit de la Jonquière considers Kuk West is the most impressive brick temple in Cambodia. This temple is built as a single temple with 4 levels. Each level does not have as many carvings on the walls of the temple as in the nearby Kuk, only decorative carvings on the high shape of blind doors contained all levels. In this form, we see many temples in the 10th century. Moreover, there are only ornaments in the form of pillars and pediments in the shape of a noga. The temple basement is arranged in sections, which are decorated in the same style as in the pre-Angkorian period. Although the Kuk is made of bricks, the architectural ornaments are made of sandstone, namely doors, lintels, pedestals, pillars, and thrones, etc. The lintel of Kuk fell to the ground about 20 years ago, but the decoration still retains its original condition. The upper lintel was decorated deities in ornament leaf shape contain 24 deities. In the center is a statue of Indra sitting on an elephant, Airavata, and on the side of the elephant are 2 standing lions spit out or swallow decoration of archery shape. At either end of the archery, there are the carvings of the Makara and the lion, as well as the most luxurious alternating anchor carvings. The lintel carvings contained a form of pre-Rup style in the 10th century during the reign of King Rajendravarman, 994 to 967 AD. Kuk West found a 4-faced column with inscriptions, and Etienne Amania also mentioned some of this in his articles in 1900. Later, George Coedes translated it again in 1954. Unfortunately, this 4-faced column with inscriptions is gone. The inscription on this column is numbered K143, written in the ancient Khmer language, with the front A having 27 lines, the front B having 25 lines, the front C having 25 lines, and the front D having 22 lines. This inscription seems to have been inscribed to upholding at the temple, not at the same time with the temple. Namely, the temple was probably built during the reign of King Jayavarman, 944 to 967 AD, but the inscriptions may dating during the reign of King Jayavarman, 2001 to 2006. This is how we meet at the same Prasat Ambeng Nom, namely, the temple was built during the reign of King Rajendravarman, but the inscription of the reign of King Jayavarman. The contents of this inscription tell the story of a commander that describes the story of setting up a pole fencing on a plot of land in Prey Romdeng. In conclusion, Kuk West, or Prasat Tnoat Chum West, was probably built in the pre-Rup style of the 10th century during the reign of King Rajendravarman, 944 to 967, dedicated to Brahmanism. But during the reign of Jayavarman, 2001 to 2006, he ordered a commander to take the inscription to the temple. One of the most interesting things is that in the south of the Kuk West, there is a building about 1 meter high, built of laterite, rectangular, 15 meters long, 8 meters wide, and with boundary stone. This structure is likely to be a Dhamararam of Theravada Buddhism in a later period. At this temple, there is no processing of the Buddha image of Theravada Buddhism like in the nearby Kuk. The locals remember that the Kuk West area is an old pagoda where they come to celebrate every year, but they stopped going to celebrate there. Because there are many criminals come to excavate for artifacts there many time.